structure out there on IT.
Okay, and while we still have time, is there a trade in TCS, Ashwini?
See, I don't think today is quite the IT day because rupee is appreciating, and they don't really have those sort of short positions that they will be going higher. I think stick around with financials.
Yes, today is quite clearly pro-financials and not so pro-IT. The 4 losers in the Nifty as of now, 3 of them are IT stocks: HCL, Tech Mahindra, TCS. But yes, only by a smidge, not a whole lot at all. And of course, financials and oil are leading the pack. We just have a few seconds. There goes the bell, 1% up. That's the first trade. 100 up on 106 up on the Nifty and 300 up on the Sensex. So 34,350 almost on the Sensex and 10,350 on the Nifty. It's a big start, very big. And that's not even the best of gains. The best of gains is the Nifty Bank. That one is up 450 points. That's a 2% gain almost. 25,200 scaled rather easily. The mid-caps are also doing well. That's also up about 1.8. But at the moment, Nifty Bank is absolutely the leader of the party. Not to mention, of course, oil stocks, HP, BP are doing well. HP is up 5%. Yes Bank up almost 5%. Bajaj Finance 4.5%. Axis 3/4. India Bulls 3/4. BPCL, IOC both up about 3%. And Bajaj Finserv, IndusInd Bank. So actually, if you take the top 10 stock there, it's either a financial or an oil marketing company. And then come the rest: Titan, M&M, Coal India, UPL, SBI, all of them up a little over 1.5%. Is there anybody in the red at all? Yes, tech stocks. TCS is down 1.6, HCL Tech down 0.7. Infosys is flat. Tech Mahindra is again flat, but a little bit of a red. And there's L&T, which is down 1/4. So minus tech plus everything else.
Okay, it's a good opening for the mid-cap index as well. Almost a 2% up move, 300 points straight off the back there. The advance decline ratio is positive, 7:1 in favor of the advances. You know, it's like the NBFCs are just sort of rising from the ashes. All the stocks are up about 3 to 10 odd % on some of them. DHFL is up 7%, Edelweiss Financial is up about 7%. Bajaj Finance, you mentioned that. Shriram Transport, M&M, L&T Finance, the whole lot up almost 3 to 7 odd %. Yes Bank has been moving with so much strength. It's up 5% now. Of course, we do know that the succession plans are on. The CEO search panel has met. They've hired a headhunter as well. So that's really causing the Yes Bank stock to move up with quite a bit of gusto this morning. Aviation stocks are doing very well. Interglobe Aviation is up 4%. The fall in crude is a big positive, not just for aviation stocks, tire stocks. Apollo Tyres is up almost 2.5%. Paint stocks, Berger Paints is up almost about 2.5%. So the big overarching theme that's playing out this morning is the fall in crude and the beneficiaries over there. You have graphite stocks that continue to move. So HEG is up almost about 5 odd %. The other graphite stocks should also be up for you. And some metal stocks are looking good today. So JSPL is up almost about 3 odd %. Actually, anything and everything is looking good, barring IT. So you do have some mid-cap IT names. TCS is now down almost about 3 odd %. So, you know, some selling pressure post its numbers. But otherwise, it's a good opening for the market.
It's a very good opening for the market, Sonia. And, you know, it's built onto the gains. And again, that is the issue. You know, we're having 150, 200 points move on a daily basis on both direction. And, you know, taking the other side towards closing of the previous day perhaps is making a lot of sense. But for now, 2% higher on the mid-cap index and 1.5% higher in the Nifty Bank. A lot of NBFCs which had fallen yesterday are bouncing back. So I think the latest one to join the bandwagon is Canfin Homes. Just pull out that stock intraday. Piramal Enterprises, that's seeing quite a bit of buying. Looks like a bit of a financial day. Ashwini, your thoughts on market opening and any interesting stock idea right now?
You have reached almost 10,400 on the Nifty as well as almost 25,300. I think this is the kind of macro news day where you chase. Once these, day before's highs are taken out, I think we are looking at a very big day, possibly outperforming global markets, because this was what was needed to create a sustainable rally. So my sense is that, once we cross those higher levels, you will see further impetus, because a lot of problems start to get solved with the crude coming off. So get long on banks, financials. We should have a multi-day rally in case all of these positive cues remain.
Okay. Well, I didn't see the yield level. I think that also would be below 8% substantially. If the yield can come up for us with crude lower and the rupee stronger, 7.97, that's a big cheer for financials, adding to, of course, the rupee cheer as well. Mitesh, anything fresh?
Yeah, Lata. Bajaj Finance, I think, is on the verge of breaking about an intraday pivot at about 22.87, 22.90. So I think above that, I would be a buyer here. Keep a 30-point stop loss, and I think this rally can possibly extend to about levels close to about 2,400.
I wanted your thoughts also on Bajaj Finance. That's breaking out right now.
That's for me?
Yes, Ashwini.
Yes.
See, it's not a question of Bajaj Finance. Everything is going to move much higher because, this is a sector which got beat up, and the reason why it got beat up, those reasons are going away. So I have no doubt that Bajaj Finance can easily get back to, say, maybe 2,500, 2,550 thereabouts.
Okay, well, for now, Bajaj Finance has risen about 15% from the lows. Remember, it hit the low of 1974, and now it's back closer to the 2,300 mark. So big recovery there. Prakash Gaba, the theme that's also playing out is the entire crude theme. So aviation stocks, paint stocks, tire stocks, all moving up. Purely for trade, would you buy any of these names?
I could consider, Sonia, Jet Airways. Perhaps 195 as a stop I would have. Perhaps target on the upside would be in the vicinity of 205. But I certainly like, I would say, Maruti. Maruti looks like it's lurking out. Perhaps we could see a good up move here, maybe around 7,200 a day.
Okay, Ashwini, if you have to separate the men from the boys in terms of, more positional trades or longer-term trades in the NBFC stocks, what would they be?
See, again, longer term, you have to stick with the largest of the NBFCs. Maybe the other NBFCs may start to drop off once the market goes higher. But Bajaj Finance, L&T Finance, people who are not likely to have capital issues, those are the kind of stocks you back. But today, the worse the NBFC, the more it had fallen, the better will be the rise.
Okay, all right. Any other big call for 920?
That's about it. I would think this will build up, and once we hang on above 10,400, I think you will see much more buying coming back.
Okay, Ashwini, what about PSU banks? You reckon today could be a good day for them as well? They started about 2% higher.
See, I would think everything which is dependent on rates will go up. I mean, remember the kind of collapse we had on RBI policy day. So there's lots to, reclaim. And, RBI may become benign because